Hello everyone, this is the Batman Statue Collector, and I'm once again back in my Batcave, and this week is a little bit of a statue chat, a little bit of a rant. Tonight, this very evening, Prime 1 released the details on the release of the Prime 1 Arkham Mr. Freeze. I have been very, very excited about that piece ever since we saw it at Winter Wonderfest. It is a giant piece. It is very, very detailed. They've been giving us some teasers throughout the day on all the little pieces that are going to be involved. Probably by far their most complex Arkham piece. Of course, Prime 1 does statues for Transformers and other lines with lots of details, lots of little tiny pieces. These guys right here are for the most part pretty simplistic. I mean, they're the figure, cape, maybe a few weapons, some arms, but Mr. Freeze clearly has a lot of different pieces. With that said, tonight it was revealed with all of the details, all the pictures, the stats, coming in, I believe, at 35 inches tall. It looks like it's going to be exclusive of 350, and I believe 700 for the actual release of the regular. And so I was very, very excited to see that. And then I saw the price. The price is $1,399. So $1,400 for one statue. Now, if you see this Batman, this amazing Batman right here, when he came out, we're talking about $900. Arkham Knight right here, around the same price, I believe. Some of them that I have on pre-order, so far I have, Harley Quinn, I've got Two-Face, I have Killer Croc, and I feel like there's a few others. I may be missing a few. Scarecrow, obviously, but a lot of those are simplistic characters that are going to be in the $900 range. I forgot the other one is Bane. I ordered him. Now he was around $1,000 for him. And so, the price is a little bit more, definitely creeping up. But again, think of that. Think of each one of these pieces are close to $1,000. So for some people that are trying to collect the entire line, I know that there are a few of us out there that are trying to collect various pieces. I know my friend on Facebook, Thomas, he is trying to collect the entire line, good guys and bad guys. I am just collecting Batman and then the bad guys, so I don't have to collect as many. But then they added Killer Croc, which I mentioned. He was, I believe, I can't remember exactly. I think he was like around $1,300. I can't remember for sure. And he's massive. Like, he is just absolutely massive. He's almost as big as my Batman half scale over here. So when I saw $1,400 today, I was I'm still kind of in sticker shock. I get it. I get why the price is $1,400 with all the detail, the size of him. I understand that he's very expensive because of all of the detail work. Last week, the big deal in collecting was Thanos. Sideshow's 1/4 scale Thanos. I do like the Marvel Universe, and I was excited to see that statue, and for some reason everybody goes, pardon the pun here, but batshit crazy over people on thrones, and for whatever reason, and that sold out extremely fast at $1,200, which is an insane amount of money for a 1/4 scale piece. I get it, limited quantities. It's a wanted piece. Already people are on eBay trying to sell it for $6,000 or $4,000, which is insane. But here's the thing: somebody's going to probably pay that price because they love the statue. Now, when they announced, when they announced the $1,400 tonight, everybody on the message boards, everybody on Facebook is saying I'm priced out. I can't do it. And I am getting close to that too. I have saved a lot of money. I've sold a lot of statues. I sell other things on the side in order to afford my statues. I make a modest income, and so I have to really scrounge in order to afford these things, and I'm putting all of it into this line. So much so that I made the comment tonight that I had planned to get the Suicide Squad line by Prime One as well, and now that is really in question. And I was expecting $1,000 for free, so you had another $400 on top of that. Well, that's almost half of another statue, and so I am having to rethink my collection. I also know that Mr. Freeze being $1,400, he was a very complex piece, a very awesome piece. Everybody's excited about that piece. I know that they're going to release other characters. I know maybe they'll do a Ra's al Ghul, or maybe they'll do a Victor Zsasz. I don't know. I know that those will probably be back down to like the $900 range. At least I'm hoping. And I feel like Prime One has done a really good job of trying to keep some of those basic figures around the same price. If it's very complex, I understand why the price would go up. If it's a giant Killer Croc, it's the size of a half scale, I understand why it goes up. A lot of people are just going crazy tonight because they're like, I'm priced out. I'm priced out. And that sucks if you're priced out. I also see collectors that have, I have less than 20 pieces in my collection. I see people that have collections and they have, just walls and walls and walls of stuff, and it's, hundreds of thousands of dollars in collectibles. Now, maybe your deal is that you want more quantity. But I view it as, I kind of have my room set up like a museum, and so for me it's more about quality. So I love this line. I think that Prime One is just killing it. And so I am still going to support this line. I have, I've almost am having to go all in just this line. And like I said, with the Suicide Squad line, I am seriously questioning whether I will continue doing that. I have the Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie on pre-order. I may have to cancel her. I just don't know. I was planning on getting the Jared Leto one. May have to cancel that one as well. I don't know. I have the half-scale Ben Affleck Batman, which is phenomenal. I may have to sell that one. I don't know. We're getting real close. We're getting real close on some of these prices. There are some of us that will be able to continue to do this for a while. And again, maybe some people are selling their collection. Like I know some people. I mentioned Thomas before. I know he's sold a whole bunch of his things in order to afford this line. I know I have sold a whole bunch of my things, and am currently selling some of my Sideshow pieces. I'm selling my Batman Michael Keaton. I'm selling my Catwoman Michelle Pfeiffer. I'm selling my Joker Heath Ledger bust. So you can get in contact with me if you're interested in, if you're looking for those. But I'm selling them because I'm trying to afford these pieces. And so that's the choice that I'm making. Some of you out there that are statue collectors, you might have to make the same choice. There is really no sense in complaining about the price. It's out of our control to some degree. I know some of you will say, well, just quit buying it. Quit buying it and show those evil statue companies that the prices are too high. People are still buying them. And again, if you don't, you just miss out. And that sucks. But, collect what you can. Collect within your means. And if you don't have the money to collect some of these things, or if the prices are getting too high, maybe find a different line to collect, or, whatever. I hear what everybody's saying. I know that that's just an insane amount of money. If the next Prime One piece that they release is $2,000, I can't do that. I can't afford to shell out that kind of money per statue. At least after the ones that I have on pre-order. I have budgeted up until this point to the penny on the ones that I have pre-ordered to this point. But after Freeze, it's going to be tough. It's going to be real tough for me. So I hope Prime One does keep that $900-ish range. And to me, so far they really seem to. I mean, in general, like with Scarecrow. And so Prime One, I thank you very much for not raising your prices too much for those standard pieces, those simplistic pieces. But Mr. Freeze, I get it. I understand why it's so much. I was hoping for like $1,000, But because to me, I think that he's going to be smaller than Croc overall, but I understand just width and base wise, he's going to be big. But I get it. I understand what Prime 1 is doing. I am so excited about Mr. Freeze. I think he's going to be phenomenal. I think he's going to be sought out. And I know that some people don't think of him as maybe the major character, but I really like him a lot, and I'm really excited. And so I will be pre-ordering him when it goes up for pre-order. But again, I think I'm going to have to make some additional sacrifices with my pre-orders that I was planning on. And that's just unfortunate, but that's just the nature of the beast. I don't feel like prices are going to go down, but if they stay consistent for a while, I'll be pretty happy. So anyway, those are just my thoughts on this matter. I'm kind of up late tonight because I wanted to share this. I might get my thoughts out there because it's definitely on my mind tonight. So leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I would love to hear what you think about this. Are we getting priced out? Is it getting way too high? Are you going to buy this statue? Let me know below. I'd love to hear from you on this crazy pre-order, crazy topic. I wish everybody could order this piece because it's really pretty amazing. So anyway, I have been the Batman Statue Collector. Hope you've enjoyed this little rant, this little statue chat this week. And as always, I'll see you in the Batcave.